imagine the mind of a person who could let you do this. Letting you put a ring on her finger, conning you into this flat.
Why?
You said you were going to tell him. Instead, you were dragging him into the bedroom.
Mum, you should go.
It's a straitjacket she needs, not a baby.
I'm not insane, Gail. I just did something really, really stupid.
Yeah, well, you got that right.
I warned you about this, Nick. I gave you plenty of notice where she was concerned. I told you she was no good.
I am good.
You're deluded.
And I'm glad this is out in the open.
So am I. Because now you can sling your rock.
Mum, just go.
Jason, what are you doing now?
I'm going home for the snooze.
Right, no, you're not. You're coming with me.
Where?
Sheffield.
Why?
I need to go pick up my sister.
What, just like that?
Jason, this is an emergency.
All right, well, I can go if you can take the sport.
Oh, that is so vain. Anyway, it's only got 2 seats.
Well, does your old man know I'm taking his car?
Right, we haven't got time for questions. Anyway, you can talk. That's a quadruple nightmare. Right, anyway, come on.
Why didn't you tell me you were pregnant in the first place?
You could barely handle the thought of living with me. I didn't hold out much hope for a baby.
Okay, you got rid of it. I can understand that. Why pretend you hadn't?
I'd barely come out of the clinic, and there you were, telling me everything I wanted to hear, saying we should try again now there was a baby in the picture. I panicked.
Actually, I'm not pregnant anymore. How difficult is that?
When I'm sat there thinking it's the only reason you've come back to me, very... I thought if I could just get pregnant again, quickly, then everything would be all right.
So what do you think? I wouldn't notice? I can count, you know. Yeah, doctor's appointments, due dates, scans.
No, I know.
So what about the scan you showed me? Was it real or not?
The first one was physics.
Physics?
I borrowed it.
So what were you going to do? Borrow a baby and fake the birth?
The second one was off the internet.
So wait a minute, Fizz knew?
She didn't know I borrowed the scan photo. Oh, when I say borrowed, I suppose I mean stole, but... She knew I wasn't pregnant anymore. I had to tell someone.
Anyone except me.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Finally, an apology. No wonder she was having a go at you. I stood up for you, for goodness sake.
Don't take it out on Fizz.
I wasn't going to.
I put her in a terrible situation.
Do you know, if you valued our relationship at all, you would have been honest with me. You would have had some faith, some dignity.
Please don't leave me.
Oh, I've already left you. I thought that was obvious.
We could try it again.
You can borrow my big blue bag if you have to, if your stuff won't fit into ones you brought.
Nick, don't.
Yeah. Do you know what? For a minute there, you had me going. I was really happy.
I've rang Rosa. She's coming to get us. Sophie? No, but we've got nowhere to stay tonight. That's why I'm looking. Yeah, but Shan, we have got no money. Okay? Look, Shan, it was going to end sooner or later. You know that. No, I don't. Stop being such a mardy. Oh, you've picked up the lingo, haven't you? Shan! No, I'm being serious. What, you're just sneaking off behind my back and making decisions when we're meant to be a couple? We are a couple, okay? Your family's going to stand by you. We both know full well, Soph, that mine won't.
Nobody ever listens to me. Nick didn't listen, you didn't.
Hang on. I told you to hold your horses, that's all.
And then he has the nerve to throw me out.
So Nick was completely in the dark, was he?
Oh, it knocked the stuffing out of him. You could see that. I just wanted to wrap him in my arms.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing, David.
No, you might as well know. You too, Maria. Gonna get out soon enough anyway.
Go on then, sounds brilliant.
Natasha's not pregnant.
What?
Well, she was, but she had an abortion.
Then, when she got back with Nick, she pretended everything was fine.
I've been massaging her feet for her. I've even put aside a load of baby grows and bibs.
You have a word in her ear, Gail, did you?
Natasha.
I don't know why everybody finds it so hard to believe. I had my doubts from the start.
Well, I can't say I did.
Do you know all that advice I've been giving her? She's been sat there smiling at me. She wants a good slap.
Well, he took her on. You make your own bed, I suppose.
Yeah. And your girlfriend lies in it.
Time you in?
5 minutes.
Are you nervous?
I am actually.
Seriously?
Hey, she can chill her room, can Rita? Well, I'll get the silent treatment, I know I will.
Well, just do a sickie.
No, that's not fair on them.
Come on, it'll all be forgotten about by tea time.
Hey, tell you what though, this is the last time I'm getting near bag bugs.
You know who she reminds me of in a funny sort of way?
Who?
You.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Come on, I'm always walking on eggshells and you've got a grump on.
Do you know who you remind me of?
Oh, to surf the net again, to feel the waves crashing beneath, the spray of the ocean and that warm breeze rustling through one's hair.
What site are you on?
Bunyan Busters. Oh, and before that, I was regaling my friends on the Confectioners Forum with our recent escapades. Do you know, it's only 2 days since I was on this, and 14 of the posters thought I'd died.
There'll be disappointment all round.
We had a good laugh about it now. You see, so much for sending this to the repair shop. My man out of the window was a steal. I think it's working even faster.
Well, while you're sat there crowing, my bathroom carpet needs replacing.
Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah. Had the hairdryer on it for an hour last night.
Well, more fool us, I say, for taking that pair in.
I think you're probably right.
Look, we don't need youngsters cramping our style, Rita, not at our age. I mean, there's Graham with his Lady Gaga blasting out, and Emily, of course, pretending not to notice.
But I like Tina. I saw something of myself in her.
I wish I could say the same for Graham.
Oh, you're more similar than you let on.
Nah, I tolerate him, don't get me wrong, but he's a nuisance and a bore.
Oh, in that case, I take it all back. You like chalk and cheese.
Yes, well, they had their chance.
No, you're right about that. But I can't say I don't feel let down.
Kev, you in? Any word? What's wrong?
This.
Hi, Dad. Had to lend you a car. Soz, lol, Rosie. P.S. It's well urgent. Well, Rosie can't drive.
One missing, the other killed in a car wreck. Where did we go wrong, Sal?
Oh, my dad's been ringing me again.
Are you sure you know how that thing works?
Of course I do. If I wanted to, I could get us from here to, say, the pyramids.
Yeah, well, let's just stick to Kate's Calf, Sheffield, eh?
Oh, it's losing battery. Come on.
Well, that's not going to help, is it? Why don't we just get out and ask someone?
I am not walking around like this.
Well, you should have got dressed properly before you set off.
Well, why don't we just keep driving round? I'm sure we're going to come across it.
Oh, yeah, we'll just drive round till we see it, eh? Because petrol's free and Sheffield's tiny.
Oh, this is just dead.
Oh, it's mad, isn't it? My brother and your sister.
What about them?
Well, both turn out like this.
I think it's really cool.
Some girls these days, you can't tell. I mean, they're always holding hands and stuff, aren't they?
Jason, Sophie and Sean are in love. They've ran away from home because the world can't accept that.
Wait a minute, let me ask this fella. Excuse me, mate. Do you know where Kay's Cafe is? It's near a bus stop and some trees.
There you go. I made a start for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to tell people. My mother hasn't already.
Tell them I've miscarried. Say we're trying again. No one need find out.
See, on top of everything, this is completely humiliating.
It's worse for me. I'll be a laughing stock.
Oh, at least I won't be bringing up a kid with a basket case.
That's not very nice. And it's all a bit rich if you ask me.
Yeah, well, I'm not asking you.
Yes, you were.
So why is it rich?
Because I know about you. Where abortions are concerned, women do talk, you know.
That's completely different. I wasn't ready for a baby, neither was she.
But you do acknowledge you're a hypocrite.
Yeah, and you acknowledge these bags.
You bullied her into it.
Oh, you messed up. Not me. Not Leanne.
Be honest with me, Nick.
Now that is rich.
You tried your hardest, but you're being kidding yourself.
So what do you want to hear? You were second best.
No one wants to hear that.
Well, you were.
But I can live with second best.
Yeah, I can't.
When I caught you in the factory together, when you changed your mind and took me back, you knew! You didn't stand a chance with her, didn't you?
You've been a good friend to me.
Leanne's a dead end, Nick. It's not going to happen. I'm here. I want you. And the silver medal.
Yeah. Well, I'd hate to see the bronze.
You probably think I've got no self-respect. Standing here while you make jokes at my expense, but I have. I am not the psychopath your mother says I am. I just wanted the normal things. A husband, kids. I wanted to do the school run and make the sandwiches. Why can't I be one of those people?
Yeah, you could have been.
I've always struggled, you know.
With what?
Life. My sister breezes through it, doesn't she?
I don't know, I always switch off when you talk about
So was the embarrassment, socially inept, useless women, but I finally thought I cracked it.
You know, when I get back, I don't want to see so much as a nail file on the bedside table or a t-shirt in the dryer, so you can gather up all your low-fat crisps and your chick lit and your Airhead magazines and you can take the whole sorry lot back to Disneyland.
You got out of jail free, didn't you? Because deep down you're delighted.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. Now go jump for joy.
Do you want to have it out?
Have what out?
I know you're still in the mood with me.
What?
You tried to dry the carpet last night with a hairdryer.
I did not.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm sorry.
How did you know that?
Because it's what I would have done. And I should have done it for you instead of going out.
I trusted you, Tina. I thought you'd be more responsible.
I know.
I mean, we all like a bath.
Well, we didn't have a bath, remember? That's why things went awry in the first place.
Yes, well, we don't need to get into all that again.
I think it's time me and Graham found a place of our own. Don't you? I'll take that as a maybe then.
You don't want us pensioners cramping your style, love.
We haven't fallen out too badly, though, have we?
I don't think so. Do you?
Well, that's awful, Chief.
I feel such an imbecile.
Well, it's not your fault, though, is it?
No, of course it's not. There's just no accounting for some people.
Can I get you a drink?
Got any whiskey in the house?
No. Lee likes the odd drop of brandy, which would have been best for shock, but don't have any of that either. There's lemonade.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Coming up.
So where will she go?
Dunno.
She's still got parents?
I think. Spoke to her mum once on the phone.
Well, you know the old adage, don't you? You never marry a woman unless you've met her mother, and even then you think twice.
Of all the tricks, though.
Of all the tricks.
Didn't think she had it in her.
She didn't.
Peter?
I was going to tell everyone it was a miscarriage. But I thought it was best that people know what they're dealing with.
Here you go, mate. I can't promise that's going to take away your pain.
Thanks.
Yeah, she always looked a bit crafty, if you don't mind me saying, like she could hide behind a corkscrew.
I hope you don't mind me coming round. I just couldn't face my mum. Not after she saw it all coming.
You know, maybe you should talk to her.
Who? Natasha?
Yeah. I mean, she's decent despite all this.
Yeah, you know, maybe Leanne's right. If you're quick, you might catch her before she leaves.
Yeah. Seriously, Nick. Maybe it's not over yet.
What do you do in my shoes?
Oh, now you're asking.
I don't know what to do.
I think you've come to the wrong house.
Yeah. I probably have.
Sophie! What's she say? What is she wearing? It was an emergency, actually. Wait. What's he doing here? Well, I needed a driver. Does he not? What about you two? Of course he does. He loves it, don't you, Jason?
Listen, I'm Mr. Gay Weatherfield.
Is there any need for sarcasm?
No, seriously,
Yeah, and plus his brother's gay. Is there?
Yeah, gayest. Completely gay. Doesn't mean we don't love him, though.
Yeah, and anyway, Sean, like, being a lesbian, it's like wearing a badge of honour. I so wish I was one.
Well, why don't you give it a whirl, Rosie, eh?
Jason, shut up. Go pay the bill.
Me?
Yes, you. I mean, they've got no money. Are they going mad? Yeah, they're worried sick. And they're really confused. But you heard Jason. I mean, if Kyle and Grimshaw can get a head round it, then so can Mum and Dad. Have you spoken to my parents? I don't think so. Look, China, it'll be fine. I mean, yeah, it will be hard at first, but eventually you will get the head round it. My dad screams at the telly when a woman has short hair. Well, I want to stay here because I'm not ready to go just yet. Shan, no! Look, we have got to go home. Come home.
We need to open decide because I'm parked some single yellows outside.
No, look, just take all the time that you need.
I mean, what was she going to do when she got to like 13 months?
You'd have to ask her.
Pretend she was an elephant.
Oh, now that might be Nick.
How's it feel, Mum? Finding out about an abortion after it's actually happened? Not being there for the planning stage?
David, is this really the time for all this?
Hello, Gail.
What do you want?
Is Nick here?
No.
Can I talk to you for a minute? I won't take up much of your time. It's more complicated than you think.
Is it? It's backfired on you. That's all that's complicated.
Natasha, I think it's best if you don't come back to the salon.
Why?
Why? Because Mrs. Cooperthwaite's complained about her roots. Why do you think?
Listen, Tash, look, we always got on, didn't we? You know, we had a laugh.
Of course we did. You've been like an irritating little brother to me, even before we're in-laws.
Yeah, and I can't stand St. Nicholas at the best of times, but...
Oh, I know what's coming. You're taking his side.
Who could possibly take yours?
Someone with a smidgen of compassion.
I presume he's sent you packing.
You got your way.
So it's me you're choosing to blame.
Oh, Natasha, look, you're a lovely, bright young girl. Why did you resort to all this?
I was scared. I didn't want to lose him. And now I'm scared all over again, only more so.
Well, don't come looking for second chances. Not where we're concerned.
Do I really deserve all this?
Yes.
What good could come of it?
You know me better, though. Why are you all being so mean?
Because blood's thicker than Barbicide.
So, I'm fired. Fired and finished.
I'm afraid so.
Well, thank you for everything. Up till now.
Bye-bye, love.
And leave Nick in peace.
God bless.
"20 years from now, we're going to be reading about her in paper. Divorced mother of 6 feeds family dog to children." Just you watch.
Me as well?
What if I'm moving out of Rita's? You can move out of Emily's.
You volunteered me out of Emily's?
What, you'd rather me fend for myself?
No, I'm just saying, you didn't have to speak on my behalf.
Fine, it's alright. I'll find somewhere else on my own.
I was only joking, T.
No, you weren't.
Of course I was, but it was our inability to find anywhere decent in the first place that led us to our current predicament. And plus, I quite enjoy hanging out with the oldies.
Yeah, well, I don't think they did. We're in the way.
I think I might put a twig in Norris's bed. I haven't played a single prank on him the whole time that I've been there.
You are not putting a twig in Norris's bed.
All right. Emily's then.
We'll try again.
Everything's falling apart.
Oh, phone's not even on now.
Probably broke it. You've seen the way she bashes it against things to try and make it work.
Well, she gets that from you.
Gets what from?
Where the hell have you been?
Dressed like that! Right, it was an emergency.
I hope you've not been driving my car.
Dad, no, I haven't drove your car. Jason Grimshaw drove it. We had to go and get someone.
What? Sophie. Oh.
Oh, you still hate me?
Where on earth have you been?
How could we ever hate you?
Where did you get to?
Sheffield.
Sheffield, why?
We just sort of ended up there. It was nice.
Where did you stay?
We'll just have a cup of tea and then we'll tell you everything.
Since when did you start drinking tea?
That's Yorkshire for you, eh, Kev?
We're okay on our own.
Oh, Sean, but you're still children. But you're back safe and sound. Thank you, Jason. Thank you so much.
No, it's all right. Rosie got it sorted. I just did as I was told.
Yeah, I suppose you can go back now and get that snooze.
Yeah. Welcome home, Sophie.
Thank you.
Just don't be running off again. As the last afternoon I want to spend with your sister.
Good.
Look, I'm not complaining, but he wouldn't have been insured.
Jason Grimshaw is so thick it's untrue.
So if you promise me you'll never do anything like that ever again.
Oh,
come here. I promise. Oh, you go away a child and you come back drinking tea.
Oh. Natasha? Oh. Natasha, are you here?
We're back in Coronation Street at 8:30.